Welcome to the Week 10 NAIA Men's Volleyball Recap. I'm going to run this one solo this week, but if you want to see previous weeks, go to our page and check them out with some other coaches. Last week, we had Alex Bond from Cornerstone join, where we talked about kind of our top 15 teams that we were going to be voting for going into this past week. And so I'm going to release this week's top 15 list right now. And so coming in at number 1, we had our school, the Masters University, which going into this past week, we were sitting at 14-0. Number 2 was St. Xavier University, which was at 16-0 going into this past week. Number 3 was the top team from the Heart of America Conference, Missouri Valley, at 12-2. And then we had Lawrence Tech sitting at 15-1, coming in at number 4. The second team in the Heart of America Conference sitting at 19-4 was Missouri Baptist, who had some good games this past week. Sitting at number 6 was Benedictine Mesa, and they were at 11-3. Number 7 was Mount Mercy, sitting at 15-4. Number 8 was Grandview, sitting at 13-3. Number 9 was Park, Missouri, sitting at 15-4. Number 10 was Cornerstone, which we chatted about last week, was going to drop a little bit based on the results of their Phoenix, Arizona trip. So they came in at number 10. They're sitting at 16-4. Number 11 was Georgetown, Kentucky, sitting at 12-4. Number 12, who jumped up from receiving votes, was St. Thomas in Florida. They are sitting at 16-1 right now. Number 13 is Reinhardt, coming out of the AAC as well. They are sitting at 14-3. Number 14 is Westcliff University, sitting at 12-4. And number 15 is Hope International, sitting at 12-4 as well. William Penn dropped from the top 15 this past week with St. Thomas jumping up ahead of them. And then receiving votes as well were Campbellsville, Kentucky, William Penn, Cumberland, Governor State, Weber International, Oakland City, and Ottawa AZ. And so this past week, there was, I really counted 8 big games. We had this match last Monday. Campbellsville actually came from behind and beat Georgetown University, and so that was a bit of an upset from a team that is actually receiving votes over the number 11 team in the country. They won in 5, 3-2, in a matchup that I would anticipate could happen again in their conference tournament. Benedictine Mesa actually came from behind, beating Arizona Christian 3-2. That was a reverse sweep. ACU was up 2-0, and BenU ends up winning it in 5. In another top 15 matchup, Masters University beats Hope International 3-0. The third set was a closer one. Missouri Baptist actually beat William Penn 3-0. Lourdes beat Indiana Tech 3-0. Lawrence Tech beat Cornerstone in a match of 1-2 in their conference. That was a 3-1 victory. Missouri Baptist beat Grandview. And then the last match was St. Xavier actually playing Cornerstone and them winning, and that's a big out-of-conference match. St. Xavier won 3-1. I watched a bit of that match. Cornerstone dropped the first 2. St. Xavier actually played really clean volleyball. The first set, their right side hitter, Matt Pinala, actually was hitting almost 800 and had 12 kills in the first set alone. They cooled off a little bit. I think St. Xavier ended up hitting about 250 for the match, but their defense was really good, and they held Cornerstone to like a 130, 140 hitting percentage. So St. Xavier comes out of that match on top 3-1. So St. Xavier is actually a team that looking forward to this next coming week, has a couple big matchups. They've got a matchup, another out-of-conference one against Lawrence Tech, who is currently ranked number 4 in the country, and so that's a top 5 matchup. Then we have Park, Missouri, playing Missouri Baptist in a highly anticipated Heart of America showdown. We have Cornerstone playing Indiana Tech. We have Lawrence Tech playing Lourdes. And then we have St. Xavier with another in-conference match against Olivet Nazarene, who's been probably the second team in that Chicagoland conference. So that's what this upcoming week looks like. There will be no more top 15 polls this week. We will have another one next week, and so looking forward to seeing that. Thanks for tuning in, and appreciate you guys listening and following.